Hello, everyone. Welcome to Stretch and Strengthen Week 2. I hope you all are doing well. As you can see, I got moved to a spare bedroom in my house instead of my workout room. It's a little bit tight, but it's doable. And this just goes to show you can do this workout anywhere, right? Okay, so we're gonna get started. So let's start with our warm up. Let's stand up and put one foot forward, bend that front knee, and inhale, arms up and around. Now my tops of my hands might be cut off at points. Hopefully you can still see what I'm doing. I think it'll be okay. Nice and slow. Inhale. Again. 2 more. Like I said, this workout is great stretching and strengthening. Inhale, exhale. It's very slow movements, okay? So let's just bring our heel up in the back and do some pulses. Pulse and push, and the lunge. No rushing in this workout. Nice and slow. All right, now let's stretch the hamstrings, straighten that front leg, toes up, bend this back knee. Inhale and exhale. Do it again. One more. All right, you take that back leg, opposite hand, and do a nice stretch to the quad. And if you want, you can do like a little modified dancer move here. Breathe. Good job. All right, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So bring the other foot forward. Okay, bend that knee, inhale, straighten that front leg, exhale, 7. Keep going. Strong arms. Good. And now let's just lunge and push. Straighten that front leg, bend the back knee, toes up. Inhale, exhale. Dynamically stretching those hamstrings. And take that back leg in the opposite hand. Quad stretch or dancer. Breathe. Okay, good. Let's go into our warrior pose now. So front foot straight ahead. Back foot, toes are pointed slightly in. The heel of the front foot is lined up with the back arch. Hands go out nice and strong and into warrior. Okay, look out past your fingertips. Take a nice deep inhale, just hold it here for a minute. Good, now we're gonna add a little movement. Up and down. Exhale. Inhale. Hold it here. nice and strong. Everything's contracted right now. Full body move right here. Wonderful. Okay, bring the back arm, wrap it behind your back. Keep that front legs bent. And arch the back. Look up at your fingertips as you bring your hand up above your head and breathe. Reverse warrior. Good, let's do the same thing on the other side. So toes go out that way. Bring your back leg. You can see that's what it looks like, the foot. All right, bend that knee. Your body's in a nice straight line, okay? Your hip can be tilted forward though. Nice and tall through the upper body. Hold it here for a second. And let's add a little movement. Nice and slow though. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now take that back arm, wrap it behind. Keep that front leg bent. Arch your back. Look up at your fingertips and breathe. Feel that stretch through the side of your body, through your abdominals, through your lower body. You're strengthening that lower body. Inhale, exhale, hold it a little bit longer. Good, okay. Come out of that pose. We're just gonna inhale, hands meet at the top like this, to like a prayer position. Extend the back a little bit and come down into a chair pose. Now your feet are closer than hip width apart right here. You're just gonna hold it here for a second. And let's do it again. Inhale, hands meet in the middle, back extension. Now let's do 8 pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And let's do it again. Inhale. High grips on the back just a little bit as far as you feel comfortable. And this time when you come down into chair pose, bring your knee toward the opposite, or your elbow toward the opposite knee. Hold it there, breathe. Let's do that again on the other side. Inhale, exhale, elbow toward the opposite knee. Good, and inhale, and just bring it to the center. Good. Okay, now we're gonna go back into warrior like we were before. Okay, so that front leg is bent, the knee, back arch is lined with the front heel, arms are parallel to the floor, and we're gonna add movement. We're gonna add the arms, inhale and exhale. Let's do that again, inhale and exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Now we're gonna go into triangle pose, if you remember from last week. So triangle pose, both legs, same position, just this one is not bent, it's straight. You're gonna be nice and straight, like your body's pressed up against a piece of glass. Okay, so it's not gonna be twisted at all, you're gonna be nice and straight. You're gonna bring that front arm down the inside of the leg, it doesn't matter how far you go down. And again, you can use a yoga block for this, or you can, rest it on your leg, whatever you want to do. And just really stretch through this hip here. Look up at your fingertips. Feel that stretch. You can do this with or without a yoga block. Breathe. Okay, now we're going to add a little movement. We're going to come up and down. Up, down, up. And again, you don't have to go all the way down if you don't want to. Inhale, exhale. Now we're going to go to a right angle pose. So right angle pose is just bending that front knee. Same thing though, you want your body nice and flat against that piece of glass. You don't want it going like this, okay? Breathe. We're gonna add a little movement here. Extend, bend 4 times. Good, let's do the same. Let's do this whole thing on the other side. So we're gonna go through it, warrior. So the back foot is facing this way. The front foot is facing that way, okay? Front leg bent. Hold it here for a second, and then we're gonna add a little movement with the arms this time. Here we go, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. If you remember, we're gonna go triangle pose after this. So triangle pose, same configuration with the feet, but your legs are nice and straight, both of them. And you're gonna hinge at the waist, look up at the fingertips, body's nice and flat against that piece of glass. Breathe. Hold here for a minute, breathing. Now we're gonna add some movement. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. I don't know if you guys can hear my music, but I do have music playing in the background. It helps keep time anyway, even if you can't hear it. Okay, right angle. Hold here. Keep those legs nice and strong. And let's add some movement up and bend. Inhale, exhale, 2 more. Good, okay, now we're gonna do a adductor stretch. So the adductors are the inside of your legs. So you can just bring your foot to the front of the room like this and just bend as far down as you want. You can do this, all right? You're just stretching right through here. You can make this pose your own. You can go way down like this and lift your toes. You can see my foot behind the table there. You can do either one. You can do this, and just hold it here and breathe. Feel that nice stretch on the insides of our legs. Good, now we're gonna come up and go into right angle, what we were just doing. So that front knee is bent, right angle, breathe. Good, now back into that adductor stretch. And right angle. Now bring both feet, toes to the front of the room. We're gonna do little lunges, hands together, hand to the foot, hand to the foot. Big circle around, stretch. 1, 2, stretch. Nice circles. One more. Okay, I'm at the mercy of the company laptop with the screensaver always going black, so that's why I keep doing that. Okay, all right, very good. Let's do the rear adductor stretch on the other side now. So come down. Like I said, you can keep your foot down like that, or you can bring your toes up. You can come down farther, stretching right through here. Good job. And come to right angle on the other side. Nice and tall to the upper body, nice and flat. Against that piece of glass, breathe. Hold here for a minute. These moves are strengthening and stretching. Your whole body's engaged during these moves. Okay, come back down to the other stretch. That feels really good through the leg, the groin area. Keep breathing. and the right angle. Let's do those lunges, toes pointing forward. Here we go. Lunge, lunge, circle, lunge, lunge, circle through. Keep going. One more. Okay, good. We have reached the mat portion, so come on down. All right, I'm getting dangerously close to this, my daughter's keyboard here. Always interesting. Okay, so let's do a little slow half push-up, okay? So we're nice and straight from the shoulders through the knees, nice and straight. We don't want to bring our hips up and we don't want to have them slumped down either, okay? So this is a modified plank. And let's just do a little half push-up, breathe, and up. Hold it here. Nice inhale. Exhale, let's do that again. Half push-up, and you can go all the way down if you want, okay? It's up to you. Another one. And up. One more, okay? Down. And up. Okay, we're gonna come up onto our backs. And we're gonna work the backs of our bodies and our glutes. All right, so, oh, and like I said, you can have a blanket or a cushion to work with too during some of these moves. And I'll demonstrate during those parts where I feel that they would be beneficial to you. Okay, so we're gonna lift the hips like this. And let's just bring our shoulders underneath, clasp our hands and feel that nice stretch like that, just for a second. Breathe, open the chest, push up to the sky, push the hips up to the sky. Good. Okay, go ahead and flatten out the shoulders, flatten out the back, come down, take a nice deep breath. We're gonna come up, and what we're gonna do is bring feet out, in, keeping those hips up the whole time, and then down. Okay, let's do that again. We're gonna go nice and slow. This isn't a crazy fast class. This is nice and slow. It's all zen, out, in, and down. Breathe. Again, hips up, out, in, and down. Now this last time, we're gonna go out, in, twice faster, and then down. Let's do it. Here we go. Out, in, out, in, and down. Good job. All right, now bring one foot up, okay? And we're gonna lift the hips, inhale, exhale. Good. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, exhale. 2 more, and 1 more. Let's switch sides. Bring the other leg up. Here we go. Up, inhale, down, exhale. Up, inhale, down, exhale. 2 more. All right, good, okay. So both feet on the mat now. Lift the hips. We're gonna bring the knees together and out, just like that. 7 more times. In and out, really contract. Feel it on the adductors again, in the glutes. 4 more. Breathe, don't forget to breathe. Very good. All right. Nice. Okay, so we're going to come into a runner's lunge pose. So bring one leg forward. The other one goes behind you. Like that. Okay, so you can keep your knee off the floor or you can put it down. This is a place where you can have the cushion under your knee if you need it, okay? So just hold it here for a minute. Really feel that stretch through the hips. And now, if you want, let me scooch back so you can see my foot a little bit more. Bring the inside of the foot out, okay? Only if it feels good though, and make sure you have plenty of support on your hands, which are on the inside, resting next to your foot. So you're kind of angling that knee out a little bit, only if it feels comfortable for you. It's just a little bit deeper stretch. And you can bring the knee down for this, it feels better. Just hold it there. Okay, good. Now come onto your side. We're going to do a modified side plank. So your palm of your hand is directly under your shoulder. We're going to keep the knee down. Look up past our fingertips. And again, we want this nice and straight through here. We don't want to be leaning back, forward, or anything like that. One hip is directly on top of the other. Breathe. We're just going to thread the needle. Thread the needle and up. Nice and slow as always. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more. Good. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Bring the other foot forward. Knee up or down. I'm going to start with mine up. Okay, your hands on the inside of the foot. And just really feel that stretch through your hips. Now, if you want, bring the knee down and bring the inside of the, supinate the foot. So bring the inside of the foot up. Only if you want to, and only if you feel like you have enough support through your arm to support your body with your arms. So you're not tensing any of this leg here. You're just feeling an extra little stretch through there by doing that with your foot. Hold it there for another minute, another second or two. And I'm gonna do, well, you get the point, but I'm doing the modified side plank on the other side. Breathe and down, thread the needle and inhale. 3 more. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, one more time. Okay, good. Very good. Okay, so let's go into downward facing dog. So if you remember, bring our hips up nice and tall through the upper body. Let's see if I can do this without my foot crashing into the piano. Hold it here for a second. Feel that nice stretch through the whole body. Now bring one leg up. This is what I mean by my foot crashing into the piano. Okay, bend that knee, hold it there for a second. Now go straight into pigeon. So bring that leg forward, hips down. See what I'm doing here? You're stretching through the glute area. Again, it's a great hip opener. You can hold it here, you can come down. All right, let's do it on the other side. So go into downward facing dog. And lift that other leg, bend that knee. Just for a second, breathe. come straight into pigeon. Nice stretch. Let's see if I can scooch back just a little. Here we go. Nice stretch. And you can come down farther if you want. Okay, come into active child's pose. So wide knees. Really reach forward with those fingertips. Breathe. Okay, for these last few minutes, I want to fit in some abs, a little bit more of the abs. So just get on your back, bring one knee to the chest. Hey, can you see me? All right. I can't see you, but you can see me. The couch is in the way. Okay, so 2 pulses. 2 pulses. Good, let's do a couple more of those. Keep going. You can put your head down if you want to. All right, now rest. We're gonna do that one more time. So knee, 2 pulse, 2 pulse. Good. All right, we're gonna go into a happy baby pose, which is an awesome pose. So bring your legs up like this, and you can either put your hands on the inside of your feet or the outside of your feet like this, or you can grab your toes, whatever you want to do, and you're just gonna lay on your back and just really feel that release in your back. It's a great hip opener. Got a lot of good hip opening moves here in this one. You can even rock back and forth and just breathe. All right, good. We're gonna come on up now. Come into a sitting pose, cross legs. Inhale. Exhale, hands together. Breathe. Hands behind the head. Bring your knees up, get the back. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale, hands together. Open the chest. Knees up. Round that back. And let's get a little bit more. So one knee over the other. You can lengthen this leg if you want. Opposite elbow to knee, sit up nice and tall. Look behind you. Feel stretch through the torso. And let's get the other side. So opposite leg over the other. Opposite knee to elbow, sit up nice and tall. And again, you can lengthen this leg to make it easier, the bottom leg. Good, and for the last minute or so, go ahead and lay on your back. Relax, and we're just gonna do a short meditation. Close your eyes if you want. Just feel your whole body relax. Let your back lift naturally off the floor. And let's go to a beautiful beach in our mind's eye. Let's feel the warm sun and the soft breeze. Feel our feet walking barefoot in the sand toward the edge of the water. The air is salty. You're breathing that in. Now think of anything that's bothering you right now. anything at all that's been on your mind, anything you're worried about, let that come to the surface. Take nice deep breaths here. Let whatever emotions come up with that worry, let the emotions be there right here in this moment without judging them. Now imagine these worries materializing into like a big rock or a chain or a heavy bag that's you've thrown over your shoulders. Now take a deep breath and throw it into the ocean as far as you can. Watch it sink and get taken by the waves. You're grateful for the release. And you turn around, walking away peacefully back through the sand. And you can stay in that pose with your eyes closed as long as you want until you're ready to open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I will see you all next week. I'll try to get recorded a little quicker for you. Still doing some trial and error with the technology here with Zoom. We'll get it though. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Take care. Have a good weekend.